So, we're going to start this off nice. We're going to start this off with a story time. Actually, it's not even like a story that happened a long time ago. Um, this is the time I fumbled the bag because I got too high. Wait. And I should let you know from the age of 13 to the age of 31, I didn't do any any type of drugs, nothing. Um, so quick backstory: I I own a business. That's what you're looking at this on purpose patch. But I went ahead and switch out the patch. Patch is removed, so on and so forth. But um, I moved down to Atlanta this year, and I transferred my job, which I was a truck driver, and I did. It was more than a truck driver; it was more so a delivery guy. But I drove, big CDL trucks, and I ended up injuring myself, which I'm still suffering from now today. But I ended up pulling something in my back, so I've been having back issues since uh, that happened. I messed around. I quit my job like 2 weeks after the injury. I was just like, I've been blessed so much as far as my business doing good, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So to combat pain, I didn't want to do like no heavy meds or nothing like that. So I started taking CBD, which was, but then it was like, hey, you should try some edibles. Like don't go crazy with them, but just try some edibles. So it like get your back together. I'm like, okay, let me see what it's good. You know what I mean? Like what it's hitting for. So I started trying some down here, and I didn't get high or nothing like that. I just take a little bit of it'll cushion the pain. Didn't have to worry about the pain as much. But I had a show. I did the DJ Envy Carcella down here in Atlanta, and first shout out to my cousins, Drew and O. Your brothers, that's my cousins. Brothers, so on and so forth. But they flew down. So fast forward, we at the show that morning. We get there. I start picking up tables and stuff because we had to move our set. They told us to set up in like 3 different places. So when we finally set up in the second place, there's like, and this DJ Envy, he personally came over to us like, hey, I know we told y'all to set up over here, but actually we want y'all over here by the Benzes and whatnot. That's gonna get y'all some more traffic. So I'm like, all right, cool. We already moved twice, but we gonna make it happen. So in the process of moving the tables the third time, I like re-injured myself. So now I'm kind of like struggling to just pick up a table, empty table with that. I'm struggling, and you know, my cousins, they helped me set it up and everything's set up. But you know, I'm still kind of like in pain, and guess who's sitting up next to us? Once we get over to the third spot, the people that are sitting up next to us sell. What they told me was CBD. It was like it's a strong CBD. It's something called Delta 8. So, and you know what? I do own some blame in this as well, but called Delta 8, and they was like, hey, don't eat more than two of these. I'm like, all right, cool. So me being a rookie with all this stuff, I bought the gummies. I immediately popped two. Hey, I got two of them. I'm not feeling nothing. Now I say it's an hour later. My cousin Ski, Drew, he told me, "Hey man, you didn't even wait 30 minutes, 20 minutes. You had already popped the third one." So I'm trying to get my back together because the show is about to start in like an hour. So I'm like, man, I got to get my back together. I got to start cushioning this pain. And again, they told me it's a strong CBD. Not this is some crazy stuff that's going. So yeah, I say 45 minutes to an hour go by. I pop the next one, the third one. From that point on, you know how you get in an accident and you don't remember what happened before, or immediately after you just remember waking up and you was like in the accident. That's how I was with my high. I woke up high. I don't remember going to sleep. I don't remember going to sleep sober. And I'm not saying I went to sleep. I'm literally in this building and all I remember is doing this. And at that point, I was gone. Zooted. uh so high that I scared myself. You know what I mean? So, matter of fact, this is how I've been explaining it, because this is how it was. This is how I was trying to explain it that day, but I know I was sounding stupid as heck. If y'all remember Bruce Lee, when the arms was following, that's how I was taking in life. I wasn't catching every second of life. I was catching every 3 to 5 seconds of life. So if I scan a room, I'm seeing this. That's how life is coming in. And man. So, again, I wake up and I'm like that. I have to tell my cousins, hey, take me outside. Something ain't right. Man, something wasn't right. So they got me outside. They're like, you good, cuz? Hey, you might be high. I'm like, I don't know, man. They like, hey, cuz, blah, 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 blah. Again, I don't remember everything. Like, and this is when it started playing, like little. I remember like little clips from it. So I remember, like I said, I remember being at the table, lifting my head up. I remember at one point, you know how when you in the club and your drunk cousin or your drunk friend is in your ear trying to rap or trying to do blah blah blah. This me in my cousin ear. I'm a Martian. I'm saying this in my cousin's ear. I'm yelling at him. I'm a Martian, and I'm pretty sure that was me trying to explain how high I was, how high I was at the time. And I hate to keep saying I was high because again, I'm not like no druggie. You know what I mean, I don't mess with nothing like that. But I did that day. So I'm yelling out, I'm a Martian, da 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 da. And I'm going outside. People seeing me as I'm going outside. This is before the show opens up. I'm going outside. I'm sitting in the sun. I'm like hype. I'm tripping. You know what I mean? Show starts. And I'm so up there. I know my eye contact with my customer is not, hey, welcome to Purpose Patch Patches with a Purpose, where you buy one hat, switch out the patch. It's, I'm doing all this. So I said, hey, cuz, I need y'all to run this. And I put my head down. But Pete, every time I put my head down and close my eyes, it felt like a sleeping marching band trying to nurse me to sleep. Like, this is what's going on in my I feel crazy as heck telling this story. But yeah, this is what's going on in my head at this time. I'm like, bro, what the heck? So, again, I'm taking this in and I'm just closing my eyes, trying not to go to sleep. So it gets to a point where I get so scared because I keep on going outside and for some strange reason, I'm still sitting in the sun. I don't know why. I got cotton mouth like crazy. I can't do nothing. You know what I mean? I keep on going down the sun. You know what I mean? Sweating, tripping. I end up calling my wife like, hey, baby, you got to come save me. I had to have my wife come pick me up from my show. I paid $1,000 to vend that. You smell me? I paid it, and I didn't get to interact with one customer. You know what I mean? So when my wife pull up, I call out there and say, hey, baby, tell the kids don't talk to daddy because daddy ain't feeling good right now. And that's where I felt at my lowest at that point, because it's like the one thing I'm not, the one thing I ain't gonna say I've been against as far as marijuana, nothing like that, but the one thing I'm not is like an advocate for getting high just to be high. If you're doing it for medical, so on, so even if you're doing it, that's not my place to speak on nobody habits or whatever they want to do to have fun. What I do personally is what I do personally, but I'm also not opposed to legalizing marijuana either. You know what I mean? Because I feel like just with the legal aspects, it's a hustle. But back to the story. You know what I mean? So I'm like, so we're riding home. We're riding home because I'm like, I've abandoned ship. You know what I mean? And this is maybe 1 o'clock. The show's over 5 or 6. So the whole time we're on the way home, I feel like Chris Tucker. That's me. I'm tripping, and maybe I was in my own head because I knew I was high. But again, I was higher than I've ever seen anybody be high. Not ever that I've ever seen somebody be high. I mean, I used to smoke back 12, 13, but I stopped that once I got my first job and knew I had to do piss tests from, blah, blah, blah. But I'm tripping. I get in the car, and about halfway home, I finally let myself go to sleep. I probably sleep in the car for like 2.5 hours. And my cousin hit me up, hey, cuz, we need you here. There's so many people here, cuz, we need you. So I try to make myself feel like, I'm not as high as I really am. So we go back to I had my wife take me back to the show. We get to the show. We still got about another hour and a half left. We get to the show, and the lady that was a part of the table that sold me the stuff, she came over and hugged me because she was my first. She bought a hat for me when we were setting up. So let me take that back. She bought a hat for me when we were setting up. She came and hugged me. She's like, I love this hat. I haven't been able to wear hats. I sell backless hats, so she has like natural hair, so her hair can fit out the back of her hat. Matter of fact, let me. It don't matter right now. Yeah, I sell backless hats, and like I said, she has natural hair, so her hair fits right out the back of the hat. And she looks at me. She said, "Did you take more than 2 of the?" I said, "Uh huh." And I like I said, I got my kids. Hey, I say, I did, and she's like, ooh. I said, is it anything I can do to come down? Can I like drink some milk? You know what I mean? Anything. And she's like, no, baby, you just gonna be high. And she gave me a hug, and she's like, hang in there. You know what I mean? She bought me some waters, you know what I mean? Because I told, like, she seen I could hardly talk because I got cotton mouth. You know what I mean? This, like I said, I fell in love with the kids. Another low part, maybe even lower than it wasn't lower than the kids, probably on the same part. You know what I mean? Part with the kids is, hey, they use me as a test dummy. As far, like, they like, hey, he want to know how good our stuff is. Go check him out. They come to talk to me. I'm looking at them. They like, is it good? I'm like, I'm the junkie. Man. We're coming to the end of the story. I'm looking back on it feeling stupid. I ain't gonna lie to you, because like I've never been one to be off my rocker off when it comes to business. I'm about business 150%. I don't drink none of that when it comes to business. But that day I needed something to heal my back. I couldn't go get no Tylenol, none of that. That stuff don't really work anyways. Again, I'm trying to look for more natural ways, and I didn't know what the heck Delta 8 was. They said it's a strong CBD. So I'm thinking, oh, So this is like an extra strong Tylenol. All right, cool. When I say never again, I mean never again. Never again. I might even post a video of because somebody had called me on their snap, and I'm in the background, knock like that, just. So yeah, big shout out to, like I said, my cousins for holding down my spot. Shout out to everybody that stayed for the whole story. Excuse my kids in the back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Also, if you want to check out my products, that's Purpose Patch, purposepatch.com, PURPOSC patch.com. We sell full satin line hats. We got beanies. We got, let me see. So these are our backless hats like this. So the hair, this is the kids version. We don't have Pink and the Dog right now, but these are the kid versions. But yeah, this is the backless hat that she bought. We sell backless hats. We sell bucket hats, brimless hats. Let me see. We got socks. A little bit of everything. Check out the website, purposepatch.com. And yeah, other than that, peace.